Vegan, paleo, ketogenic, low carb, high fat, junk food diet. All these diets are out there, and which one's gonna be right for you? I get this question a lot. The fact of the matter is, there's no one universal diet that is perfect for everybody. How you might respond to one food is gonna be very different than how somebody else responds to it. The key is to listen to your body. Listen, food is medicine, and you want the best stuff going into your body. Here are a few guidelines that get you on your way. Tip number one, eat whole foods. Eat them the way they came out of nature. Try to avoid processed foods. If you're grabbing a bag of chips and you're like, wow, there's so many ingredients here that I can't even pronounce, those type of foods, try to avoid. Tip number two, try to avoid sugar. It's almost in everything that's out there, but sugar increases your insulin levels and can lead to diabetes. It's also super addictive. Use sugar the way Mark Hyman says, very sparingly, and classify them as recreational drugs. Tip number three, eat more vegetables. This should be the majority of your plate, greater than 50 to 75%. The more variety, the better. The more colorful, the better. All those colors mean that there's tons of antioxidants and phytonutrients which are good for you. Tip number four, eat mostly plants. If you have meat, have it more of a side dish than your main dish. Remember, your main dish should be filled with vegetables. If you eat beef, chicken, or pork, as best as you can, try to have them be grass-fed or pasture-raised. Tip number five, if you happen to have fish, try to choose low-toxin, low-mercury fish such as sardines, anchovies, herring, and wild-caught salmon. Tip number six, eat more healthy fats. I'm talking about omega-3 fatty acids you can find from nuts, seeds, avocados, and olive oil. You could also find these fats in fish, grass-fed beef, grass-fed butter or ghee, as well as coconut oil. And finally, the foods you should avoid. You should avoid them because they tend to have substances that irritate your gut, which could lead to leaky gut syndrome and lead to a lot of chronic diseases. Stay away from pesticides, antibiotics, hormones, and GMOs, or genetically modified organisms. Stay away from most vegetable, nut, and seed oils. Avoid or try to limit dairy products or gluten. And only eat beans every once in a while. They contain these things called lectins, which really messes with your gut lining. Trust me, your friends are gonna thank you for it. So there you have it. The next time you reach for some food, keep those guidelines in mind, but remember, there's no one universal diet for everybody. So when you're trying on a new food, just really ask your body, how does it make me feel? So tell me, what's one food you know that's not so good for you that you can't give up? For me, it's that fried chicken. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos just like this.